AA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hands are 11. Back to 60. Back to 60.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made. Right away with the loose ball. And the Eagles get to it. He's out in the clear. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
A play fake now hurts to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Jaguars have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's not called at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Complete out to the right. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a design boot. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Jaguars have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
2nd and goal at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
60 Bison. Check. 19 tight. Go.
Setting up to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw for the end zone. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, Hurts. He rolls to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. The passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yep. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They send a man in motion. Hurts yet again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
180, 180.
Hurts throwing again. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles trim the lead to 1. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Brought in. Taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
They're going to try and throw it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The back grabs it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. Jaguars break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyway,
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
180.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
It's Hurts once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Buys time, rolling right. Stays upright. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Great.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go. Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On him quick, and they bring him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, third and long. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60. Buffalo 8, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's dropping back to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
19 Tiger, 19, Michael, 19, 18, Pioneer.
Sticking to the air here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. Again, this is Mitchell. They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He gets this one horn. Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. A gain of 14. And an Eagle 1st down.
Hurts now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. They'll run here following the penalty. We dodge the tackle. And he gets him around 6 there. Down by Caleb Ransom. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing here hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you've got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All set now. First and 10. Hurts yet again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. 3-tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he spins right by him. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. This play goes for 36. That's a Jaguar first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Mustang up, Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw it. Chased out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing here just before halftime. On the move, headed right. Firing one deep for the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars getting back on his 6th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw to start the drive. Hits his running back. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tag. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready?
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Set. 19. Go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a